This wasn't just a performance. It was the beginning of the end. One unforgettable scene aired, and everything changed. What followed wasn't just shocking. It shattered the legacy of one of the most iconic shows in television history. Soul Train didn't just fade away, it was exposed, embarrassed, and eventually erased. What really happened that day? Why did the fans turn? And why did Don Cornelius walk away from his life's work without ever looking back? You're about to find out the infamous moment that took Soul Train off air for good, and the secrets they never wanted you to know. When Soul Train premiered in 1971, it wasn't just television, it was a revolution. Every Saturday morning, homes across America lit up with bold colors, funk beats, and black joy. Don Cornelius promised us love, peace, and soul. But what he really delivered was power. For the first time, black dancers, singers, and creators weren't background extras, they were the stars. Soul Train gave rise to trends, introduced music legends, and taught the world how to move. It was the place to be seen, if you could get past the velvet rope. Don Cornelius built Soul Train from scratch, hosting, producing, and hand-picking the talent. He wanted to rewrite how America saw black identity. No more stereotypes, no more shame. But for all his brilliance, Cornelius had a blind spot. As the 80s hit and hip-hop exploded, Don didn't evolve. He resisted it. He didn't get it. And worse, he didn't want it. He believed Soul Train was about elegance, control, and class, not baggy jeans, bass beats, and breakdancing. That stubbornness would come back to haunt him. While the dancers on screen smiled wide, backstage, things were falling apart. Dancers weren't being paid unless they performed with a musical act. Some were burning out. Others quit in frustration. Many of the people who made Soul Train iconic felt like they were being discarded. And then there were the guest stars. David Bowie, visibly intoxicated, couldn't remember his lyrics and needed multiple takes. It wasn't just awkward, it was unprofessional. Don Cornelius, always the perfectionist, was furious behind the scenes. But that was nothing compared to what was about to happen. By the early 90s, the sparkle was fading. Big-name acts stopped showing up. Younger viewers turned to other networks, and loyal fans, they still loved the idea of Soul Train, but they weren't watching anymore. In 1993, Don Cornelius made the announcement no one saw coming. He was stepping down, for good. He signed off with his signature words, love, peace, and soul, and walked away. And just like that, the heartbeat of the show was gone. New hosts tried to carry on the legacy, but the magic wasn't there. Without Cornelius, the vision was gone. Behind the scenes, production slowed, ratings sank, energy fizzled. In 2006, after 35 years on the air, Soul Train quietly aired its final episode. No farewell special, no final performance, no tearful goodbye. It just ended. Soul Train was more than music. It was culture, power, pride. It gave the world Michael Jackson's Robot Dance, Al Green's Rose in Hand Slow Burn, Patti LaBelle's Afrofuturism. It gave us the Soul Train line, a channel of joy, rhythm, and freedom. It was a place where black beauty, fashion, and talent were celebrated without apology. So how could something so legendary just disappear? Was it the Millie Vanilli scandal that killed it? Or was it Cornelius's refusal to change that sealed its fate? The truth is, it wasn't just one thing. It was all of it. One infamous scene may have triggered the fall, but Soul Train was already bleeding behind the scenes. Still, the memories remain. As one fan put it, Soul Train wasn't a show, it was a feeling. And though the show is gone, that feeling, it'll never die. And just like the Soul Train line, we've come to the end of our ride, but the groove never stops. If you felt the rhythm, learned something new, or just love that vintage soul vibe, don't forget to hit that like button, slide into the comments, and subscribe for more classic throwbacks. We're keeping the legacy alive, one funky story at a time. Until next time, stay smooth, stay soulful, and as the legend Don Cornelius would say, love, peace, and soul. Thanks for watching.